So hey guys, welcome to another trade review, and today is 21st of August 1. So 21st of August. Right now it's already 29th of March 2026. And just an update for you guys. We haven't been trading at all. Oh damn, I'm also surprised at myself. Already all close to 1/4 of the year and I haven't traded, and what do I feel? Nothing. I don't feel weird. I don't feel like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? I don't feel anything like that. Alright? But I did felt like I was neglecting a bit on my trading. So that's why I'm saying I'm gonna try my best to get out all my trade reviews, because right now the market condition just sucks, right? So when the market condition is suck a bit, but right now what I can do is I got tons of trade review to be done. Still got like 20 more videos to go. Because last time I literally traded every day, try to get my 5 points every day, right? Anyway, let's just jump into it. So 21st of August is basically Thursday. So 8:30 unemployment claim and PMI 945, and then basically we have the Jackson Hole Symposium. ICT said before already. When you have Jackson Hole Symposium, basically treat it like an NFP Friday. That means be done by Wednesday. Okay, but yep, Thursday I did trade as well. And yeah, let's just go in and see what has been going on. But first of all, guys, remember, always do your journal and read through your journals. Like, you see, all this is the journal. All right, so let me just read it through a bit. Okay, I like this. Remember, Ian, don't go overzealous. Be contented. Consistency to profitability. Okay. And I also read my trading journal here already. And this day is gonna be quite a good day. So let's faster get it done. Let's see, can I get it done in half an hour? Alright, let's go. Okay, so this is the 21st of August one. Ah, now you can see, alright. So this is the 21st of August. Make it big. And there we go, guys. I got my pen here. Okay, so now looking at the daily chart. So whatever the daily chart, I measured the CE wick here. Here we have a wick. Okay, and it seems that we have traded through it. And right now I'm aiming for the previous day low and then this daily CE wick. Okay, so next near term definitely is this 7th of August end dog and the 5th of August end dog. Then the previous day low, then the daily CE wick. Okay. So this is the wick that I was measuring. You guys can see the long wicks. Every time when you see wicks, just measure it, guys. Just measure it. And this is basically an immediate rebalance. Okay. All right. So right now, let's keep on going. Okay, 4 hour chart. I'm also going to measure this wick right here. When you see wicks, you must measure wick, because wicks on higher time frame is fair value gaps on low time frame. Okay, so treat wicks like gaps. That's what ICT said. So this is the weekly chart. Right here is the previous week low. You can see we cleared it, and right now we are getting up above it. And the previous week low is basically same at where the daily CE week is. So we can see here that we tried to reach up to the daily weekly CE week, but we failed. One nice rejection here, went down to clear some previous week lows, and then right now we are trading back up again. So right now this is also a weekly CE week that I measured. Okay, here maybe you cannot see. Okay, look here, got one small wick, the one WCE wick. So basically this is the CE wick that I'm seeing as well right now. If you trade back up, it may want to come up to resistance to continue lower, or either to go higher. That is what we don't know. Okay, so I see this as firmness, failing to reach the weekly CE wick. when the bodies is staying inside the previous week close. So that to me tells me bearishness. Okay, we open it bigger. Can you see this wick? I'm talking about this wick here. Okay, this wick here, measure it, bam. Okay, that is what this 1WC wick is. And this is a daily C wick on the daily chart, and this is the previous week low. Okay, so this is the daily chart. As usual, daily C wick here, we can see that the previous week low is here. This is the previous week low. This is the daily C wick, and basically, yeah, 4 hour chart cleared some sell side here. Wicks right now I feel like it's firm to upside, but look at how price has been trading inside this fair value gap. Bam, trade lower, come back up, displays lower again. Right now it's just banging through. Okay, and then it's the wicks is respecting the previous daily low. P2DL is the day before the previous day low. Okay, previous day low is yesterday's low. So the day before yesterday is previous day low. P2DL. Alright. So we cleared some sell side here. Kind of seems like we're rejecting up there. Okay. So and then next we can be mindful of is this daily C is this 4 hour C week right here, which probably coincide with the P2DL. And we are starting to see rejection. So right now things looks bearish to me on this 4 hour chart. So everything looks bearish to me. At the moment, it feels like it's more firm to the downside. So now it's 950. Okay, guys. So now it's 950, 951. So we're in the 950 macro. So basically, here got super clean highs, and we cleared some sell side here. Okay, and then this fair value gap seems like it's holding the price. Bam. Not fast enough. Anyway, look at here. It seems like we traded into this fair value gap here. That find support here to go up all the way. Find rejection here. Here we can't see the price action because of that 1 minute interval thingy. But here we came back down and rejected here once again. So it may likely want to come up for this relative equal highs here. It's just at the moment seeing what I see, I'm just commenting on it, alright? So I draw out the current end dog. Okay, a very small one. So on the 1 minute chart right now, what have we done? We have cleared buy side, like a lot of buy side. Okay, here we got some buy side. Shallowly clear also, so buy side and sell side all cleared. So right now I'm looking at this fair value gap. Alright. Is this the first presented fair value gap? I want to look at this fair value gap. And right here, this fair value gap as well. I want to see price not fill it fully and come up to clear the buy side and reach up to the end dog right here. Okay, so this is RTH. Where is the first fair value gap? Which is the first presented fair value gap? Is this one? No, it's a tiny fair value gap. Is it this one? I wouldn't consider, but this is a bigger fair value gap, so I would choose the biggest displacement as the first presented fair value gap. This to me is the first presented fair value gap. So remember, always expect CE of new opening range gap to be filled for the first 30 minutes. That means 9:30 until 10. And what do we have at the midpoint of the new opening range gap? We got the CE of we got the 30th of July end dog as well. So looking likely for me to reach it up. Okay. Plus right now we have already cleared sell side. Okay. So we are pretty deep in that discount right now. So I want to reach it up to at least midpoint of it. Good. That's why I choose that as first presented fair value gap. I trade too big. That's why I didn't touch it. So I like that they're closing bodies at the above the midpoint of this first presented fair value gap. I like it. If you form a swing low, that's pretty high chance for it to go up. Okay, nice. We form a swing low already, guys. So here we form a swing low, low, lower low, higher low, low, lower low, higher low. Okay, so three of it forms a swing low. Inside this fair value gap, inside the first presented fair value gap, and bodies is staying above the CE of the first presented fair value gap. So right now I'll be looking at this CE wick, and I want to see bodies close above it, come down support, and reach up to the C midpoint of it. Just to the midpoint of it, alright? Okay guys, so for Nasdaq S&P, what we have here is Nasdaq form a higher low when S&P form a lower low. So usually S&P is the leader because S&P is led by 500 companies, whereas Nasdaq just 100 companies. So right now, basically S&P is showing lean heaviness to the downside. So in this case, if you're gonna go long, which will be the better long one? That Nasdaq. And if you're gonna go trade honey now, what did I say? Okay, whereas if it's a bullish trade, definitely Nasdaq. What honey fuck man. Sleepy. Alright, yeah guys, we are back and just now I was sleepy. Right now I'm gonna finish it. Finish off for you. Let's go. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so this is the first presented fair value gap, and basically the first presented fair value gap here, you can see we are holding inside this BC, and we cleared some sell side here. So yeah, that's about it. And for the first 30 minutes, we are always expecting price to reach back up to the CE of the new opening range gap, which is up here, which is here. Okay, which is coinciding with the 30th of July end up. So bullish. Okay, dollars pulling higher, forex pulling lower, so we are not in symmetry. So when dollars pulling lower, pulling higher, it will be advantageous for indices to go lower. So staying still, not doing any trades. Okay. So here NQ made the higher low when S&P made that lower low. Okay. So I draw this 4-hour chart this week here. I'm measuring it up, and here we got the upper quadrant. See how it reject here. Failed to touch the CE of it. Alright, guys, look at this. It went out down, but it failed. We failed to touch the CE of the 4-hour chart. So this might be showing us firmness to the upside. Alright. Look, we went so close to the 4-hour CE wick. Alright. So close to the 4-hour C wick, and we just rejected here. So yes, 4-hour chart showing me bullish. So right now what I'm going to want to see is I want to see us close above the midpoint, which is good. Yeah, we close above the midpoint of the first presented fair value gap, so it's good. So right now it's probably showing me that it wants to go up, and here we got the fair value gap, and we can see how body stays inside here, came down here, rejected higher. So right now what I'm gonna see is I wanna see price comes up, BAMS, use this daily CV as support and reach higher up to the CE of it, which is here. This 30th of July end up. Okay, doing very good. Dollars going lower right now. And here, what we can see is this, guys. Look at here. NQ made a lower low when S&P made a higher low. Look at that. This is SMT, right, guys? This is SMT plus the context that we are still in the first 30 minutes is 10:01 p.m. right now. It's 10:01. Okay, we still got chance to reach up for the new opening range gap CE. And this lower low made by Nasdaq and higher low made by S&P with dollar feeling like it's gonna go down right now, that is good sign. Okay, dollar making a lower high here. Okay, that is all good sign to me when Nasdaq S&P making higher high. So this is SMT to me right now. I'm looking at this as SMT, and SMT is always the leader because we got 500 stocks in S&P. So looking good, looking good. Want to see? Okay, nice. We closed above it. Okay, guys, we closed above it, and here we form that new ICT PD array, which is a balanced price range. Look at bodies and bodies overlapping. So on low time frame, that is going to be a balanced price range. So this fair value gap, I want to see it stay open. Okay, this fair value gap is to stay open. Look how we trade above the previous week low. Okay, look how we trade above the previous week low here, and look how we stopped it at the previous week low here. Bam, smash higher. So right now, if price come down here, I'm going to use it as okay. Right now, we'll see the another one that we have to see is this CB right here. I want to see price smash through this CB. Okay, right now price can come down here, and I'm looking at this wick. Okay, and this daily CB wick maximum. I want it to come down here and go higher. But actually, we will start seeing speed when we see this CB. If price close above this CB, okay, you're gonna start seeing speed to here. But if price doesn't do that, it's going to act like a speed bump. Alright, so here is the most best trade if I can wait for candles to close above this line. Just close here, come down, bam, it will reach up here like that. But right now, we close above the first presented gap. It can come down, but I want it to stay in the upper half. Bodies have to close above the upper half, then we have sign to go up here. Okay, so this one, definitely I want to see it not act as resistance anymore. I want to see it act as support and go up here. So at the moment, we still got a little bit speed bump. The fastest trade will happen if we can close above this CB. Mark my words, guys. The fastest trade can happen if we can close above this CB here, come down, then we reach up here. Alright. So right now, if price come down here, I might enter and go up here also. So I want to see price stay in the upper half range. Okay, the bodies has to close inside there. Beautiful. Beautiful reaction. Okay. Nice reaction. Okay, nice reaction. On Nasdaq as well. Okay. So right now you can see this and here. Okay, S&P making higher lows. Sorry, S&P making higher highs when Nasdaq haven't made the higher high. Dollar looks like it's going lower. Good. S&P is leading. Alright. Okay, aiming for the buy side, which is also the upper quadrant of the new opening range gap. Okay, on the 1 minute chart. Okay, guys, on the 1 minute chart, we close above this already. So right now, see the price come down here to go up there. Okay, if it doesn't, then so be it. Because right now we are trading at the lower quadrant of the new opening range gap, it might as well come down. Okay, so come down to where? This is the new opening range gap low, and this is the inversion fair value gap. So I will use the new opening range gap low. Stop loss have to be placed here. Okay, so stop loss a bit far lah. So I can, alright, just be patient. Dollars pulling lower. Just be patient. Dollars pulling lower. As and Nasdaq haven't traded above the high when S&P is just far above the highs right now. Okay, dollars pulling lower, so I expect Nasdaq to be fast to the upside. All right, I draw out this First, I draw this invisible area. Okay, be patient. So this is the implied dealing range, and here is only the discount. And right now we are at the upper quadrant. So at the upper quadrant of a implied dealing range, at upper quadrant of any dealing range, you want to see it. Bam, institutional order flow and GGO. Okay, so that's it. We got it. Try straight up back to the C of the opening range gap. See if you want to reach for the buy side right now. This is a displacement, guys, on 3 minute. Okay, on 1 minute is here, here to here. So basically here we got two fair value gap, but here is a balanced price range. So the only fair value gap I'm seeing is this one. I'm expecting this as a balanced price range. Okay, price is not to come back down here. Good. So is this where the fair value gap that I'm seeing? Okay, good entry. Okay, 5 minute. I'm gonna refine that fair value gap here into this. So 5 minute refine down to 1 minute is this fair value gap. So just be patient and wait. Okay, nice. Nope, I don't like this kind of reaction. It either should pop up now. Okay, this reaction, guys. This reaction already tells me that it's not gonna be fast movement upwards. This reaction here tells me that it might here and spike down and consolidate. It might not come up boom, boom, boom all the way. Because what I want to see is basically this fair value gap to stay open, but it didn't. Alright? And no, I won't enter this trade at all. Okay, but here I still entered the trade. Well, now it's just looking back. If right now the me looking back at this, will I enter this trade? I doubt. Because first of all, it's very close to the buy side already. And second, the fact that it came back in once to feel like that, but close as the at the new day opening gap, it just tells me that in terms of the discount range of the opening range gap, yes, we are in a discount right at equilibrium. So equilibrium price can either consolidate there or it either just keep on flying higher. Alright. So here, what I'm seeing right now, the current me, I won't enter this trade as well because it's just too close to the buy side level. So even though this is a profitable trade, I won't consider taking it. Look at that. Look at that. Ugly. Ugly. Even though this turned out to be a profitable trade, it's just luck. Okay, look at it. The fair gap that I used to enter. This is not institutional order flow and trade. Look at it. How many times? And right now, all this is all order blocks. Bam. But there we go. We clear the buy side. But we are not likely to see spool higher or more. Okay, it's most probably gonna just consolidate a bit right now. Okay, so this is where we failed to touch the 4-hour CA week and see how price reacts after that. Boom, 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 all the way up to the buy side. So this means this was showing firmness. The fact that we didn't fill in that 4-hour CA week, the fact that we were so close to it but we didn't touch it, that shows firmness. Plus, here Okay, I think it's here. This is the SMT with Nasdaq. Okay, dollar going up right now. So that plus the reaction and the fair value gap just now here, that tells me that we are going to reverse right now, most likely. Nasdaq was the weaker one. Now it made higher highs, while dollars pulling up. Okay, this is bad sign. Look lower prices right now. Can you see how sloppy it? Can you see how sloppy is it, guys? Here, it's because we never filled. Okay, it's because we entered here the long right just now. But you see how the fair gap was filled. So when the fair gets filled like that, you know it's gonna be so sloppy here. Even though it were to reach for the buy side above here, it's still gonna be sloppy. It's just paper trading now, but I wouldn't enter any of this trade. Any of these trades right here are all bad trades. Okay, so right here, 15-minute chart, what do we have? 15-minute chart, we have this fair value gap here. Nice 15-minute fair value gap. So definitely after clearing buy side, it's just reasonable for price to come up here, come down here, then only go higher, right? To clear out this buy side. So right now, a short scalp can be trading back into the 15-minute BC. Okay, share, good shot. I cancel shot here, got a suspension block. Go ahead. So where is the fair value gap after it cleared buy side? Nah, so tiny. But alright. It's gonna go lower to the 15-minute BC. Okay, so this is a suspension block and price straight into it. Bam, you can go short here and just aim for this 15-minute CB BC. Shit. Okay, so nice. We traded on the suspension block. Right now, look at this value gap. Here got some minor sell side here. Yeah, now is the 15-minute. Okay, look how price is trading back into the 15 ABC. Fully filled. That shows me not bullishness as well. So we may want to retreat, go down lower before going up higher right now. So inside this suspension block, definitely can enter short and just aim for either the further gap here or this. Because right now what we are having is that cushion is fighting back. Okay. So this CB, ICT should act as support, and which is doing right now. But later it won't be anymore.
Yep, so hey guys, welcome to another trade review. And yeah, short and sweet one today. Basically at 9:45 we cleared the previous week low, and everything was in the criteria for bullish trade. Had displacement higher as well, but we have formed a failure gap and the trade was too big, very big. Okay, so the risk was too big for me and I didn't take the trade. Very proud of myself. I was being very patient, and then so you can see we rejected off the 4-hour C week just by one tick. Okay, and that's basically sign of firmness. And after that, we had the market structure shift displacement above the consolidation range, and then basically on the 5 minute we had a fair gap with volume balance, and you can see that I draw the implied dealing range from the low that respected the 4 C week to the high, which was that super clean buy side. Okay, so basically at the 5 minute volume balance there, we had rejection, price just weak into it and rejected above higher. So that was what gave me the confidence, and we are in the expansion phase, which is the upper quadrant of the implied dealing range. So basically we don't expect any retracement there, so we form a fair value gap, and in Nasdaq also we got a fair value gap, and I basically entered the trade there expecting institutional order flow entry drill into the buy side, and just boom, just reached there. So 17 ticks, because my take profit is one tick below the buy side level. Okay, and that's basically it. So 17 ticks, but then the price gave me 5 handles, basically the 5.25 ticks, 5.25 handles, but you know, it's just 4 ticks away, which is 1 handle away. Never mind, it's okay. Like this August, I just want to be profitable, I don't need to be right. And yeah, just slowly go into it. Very proud of myself today, so good job. So in profit $21.25. Let's go, baby. So that's it for today's trade review, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.